So Connor, what was the Renaissance and where did it happen?
The Renaissance was a time of renewal. Europe was recovering from the Dark Ages and the plague. People had lost their faith in the church and began to put more focus on human beings. And where did the Renaissance begin? It began in Italian cities, urban societies, which were major trading centers. Life moved away from the church and focused more on material objects and enjoying life. Some major cities during the Renaissance in Italy were Milan, Venice, Florence, and Genoa. All of these cities had access to trade routes connecting Europe with Middle Eastern markets, and they served as trading centers for the distribution of goods to Northern Europe. Also, they were initially independent city-states governed as republics. The Crusades also contributed to the Renaissance.
How so?
Well, they increased demand for Middle Eastern products, they stimulated production of goods to trade in Middle Eastern markets, and encouraged the use of credit and banking. Letters of credit served to expand the supply of money and expedite trade. New accounting and bookkeeping practices were also introduced. A very important person during this time was Niccolò Machiavelli. He wrote The Prince, which was a political guidebook which examined how to be the perfect ruler. He thought it was better for a ruler to be feared than to be loved, and a ruler should be quick and decisive in their decision making, and a ruler keeps power by any means necessary. And he said a ruler should be good when possible and evil when necessary.
Humanism was used during the Renaissance.
What was humanism?
Humanism celebrated the individual, stimulated the study of Greek and Roman literature and culture, and was supported by wealthy patrons. The Renaissance also produced new ideas that were reflected in arts, philosophy, and literature. Medieval art and literature focused on church and salvation, while the Renaissance art and literature focused on individuals and worldly matters, along with Christianity.
Who were some famous people during the Renaissance, such as painters?
Well, there's Michelangelo. He painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in David. And there's also Leonardo da Vinci, who was a painter and sculptor, and he painted the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper.
Oh, very interesting. Literature was also a main focal point during the Renaissance. Literature flourished during the Renaissance. This can be greatly attributed to Johannes Gutenberg. Gutenberg printed the first book produced by using movable type, which was the Bible. Another famous person in Renaissance literature was Francesco Petrarch. He assembled Greek and Roman writings. He wrote sonnets to Laura, and he wrote love poems in the vernacular. Growing wealth in Northern Europe supported Renaissance ideas. Northern Renaissance had many famous writers. These include Erasmus, who wrote The Praise of Folly, and Sir Thomas More, who wrote Utopia. Also, the Northern Renaissance artists portrayed religious and secular subjects. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That will be all for today, folks. Join in next week on the Renaissance. In the North... Yeah. Alright, sit on. The Renaissance was a time of renewal. Renaissance means rebirth. Me just changing in my house. Okay, I'm done. You notice how I haven't shaved in a while? I actually didn't look, so no, I haven't. Too many people.
Okay, I don't see you though. I see the chair.
Yeah.
Because you pushed it in the way.
Oh, okay. Just to let you know next time.